Hey, I just spoke with your doctor. He told me you'll never be able to walk again. Is it true?
What? He hasn't mentioned anything to me yet.
Both of your legs have become paralyzed. You're going to be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
I just thought my legs were feeling numb due to the accident.
You didn't notice anything strange?
The doctors told me that it's normal to feel numb, especially right after being in an accident. I was in a coma, though I woke up like 2 days ago. You'd know that if you came to visit me at the hospital.
I was busy. I'm not sure how I feel about being married to a woman in a wheelchair.
Excuse me?
I can't bear the thought of taking care of you when you, as my wife, are supposed to take care of me.
I don't know what to tell you, Bradley. I just woke up from a coma and, still in shock about this situation. I can't talk about the future when I'm still trying to process everything. I need a minute.
Are you going to be able to cook and clean the house for me? I don't think so. I'll be the one to take care of the house, on top of working full-time. There's no way I'm okay with that.
Why would you say that? You're my husband, Bradley. You're supposed to be my partner and work as a team.
No, this isn't about teamwork. I wanted to get married so I can leave all the housework to my wife.
What? What about me, though? Marriage isn't only about who takes care of the house. Don't you love me?
It seems like we're not on the same page. Now that you're handicapped, the doctors told me, to make the house an easily accessible environment for you. It's such a hassle. No offense, but there's no way I'm doing that.
Why are you being like that? Even if it's a hassle for you, this is important to me. I would appreciate it if you'd understand.
You know what? I think we should file for a divorce.
What? What are you saying all of a sudden? How could you say that when I was the one who protected you from the accident?
I didn't ask for it.
You were drunk, and I stopped you from crossing the street right when a car drove by. You could have been hit. Hell, it could have been worse. If I hadn't protected you, you could have died in the accident.
Again, I didn't ask you to protect me. You can say that for sure. I could have been not hit by a car and been completely fine. You got hurt because you put yourself in that situation.
Is that how you really feel? I guess that's why you never visited me at the hospital. You don't care about me at all.
If I came, you'd shove your idea that you saved me and brag about it in my face. Just like you did a few minutes ago. I saved you. You owe me blah, blah, blah. I swear I'd punch you if you did that to me.
Even if you're just joking about the last part, it's not funny. You've changed, Bradley. You used to be so sweet and caring.
You think so? Guess what? I'm only nice to people who can walk.
That is such an ableist thing to say. You should be ashamed of yourself. What do you expect me to do after we divorce? I'm disabled. I don't have anywhere else to go.
You're on your own after I divorce you. I'm not helping you.
Fine. I get it. When I get discharged from the hospital, I'm going to talk to your parents. At least let me say goodbye to them.
Oh, that's unnecessary. My mom was the one that suggested getting a divorce.
What?
She said there's no point in being married to you because it's all pointless now.
Pointless?
Well, if you really want me to walk you through, first, you haven't gotten pregnant in these 3 years of our marriage. And on top of that, your legs don't work anymore. You can't take care of me because you're disabled. She said, there's no point in keeping a useless wife, and I completely agree with her.
I don't believe it. Your mother was so kind to me all these years.
She's nice and polite to you, sure. But whenever you weren't around, she would talk poorly about you. It's hilarious.
I don't know what to say.
Too bad. So sad. You're done here. Anyways, what should I do with all your stuff?
I'll get my things as soon as I get discharged from the hospital. I'd appreciate it if you could just wait a couple more days until I come to pick them up.
No. There's no way I'm gonna wait for you and leave all your crap in my house. I have an idea. We'll rent a storage room for you to put everything in. How does that sound?
What? Why would you do that?
Mom told me it's better to get rid of it ASAP. These things bring bad energy to our home. We don't need any of your negativity.
Why are you doing this to me? You guys are treating me like I'm some sort of virus?
Good luck, Charlotte. Unlike you, I've got my legs. I'm healthy, I'm young, and I have a big future ahead of me. I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it.
Screw you, Bradley.
Your surgery bill is coming from the other party's insurance, so I won't be paying a single penny.
Whatever. I'm done talking to you. My name is Charlotte. I got married to Bradley 3 years ago. We used to be very close. That night when he got drunk after going out with his colleagues, I received a text from him telling me to come to pick him up. I parked my car near the bar he was at and was walking around looking for him. That's when I spotted him, super drunk, trying to cross the street as a car was driving by. I jumped in to protect him, and that's how I was hit by the car. Due to the accident, both of my legs have become paralyzed. The nurses thought I was crying because of my legs, but that wasn't the case. I was hurt by Bradley's words and how he treated me after the accident. I couldn't stop crying. I was shocked, upset, and angry at my husband's betrayal. Not only that, I was disgusted with myself too. I hated that I expected some gratitude from Bradley for saving him. Even though I can't walk anymore, at least I'm alive right now. Things could have been worse. I promised myself that I'll become happier than Bradley. It doesn't matter that I'm disabled. I was gonna make the most out of my life. I decided to look at things positively. Days and months passed by, and I received a text from someone who I never thought I'd ever hear from.
Hey, I just saw you on TV.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Don't tell me that you've forgotten about me. I'm your ex-mother-in-law. I'm Bradley's mother.
Aurora? What do you want?
I saw you on the Felon show. It seems like your blog about working at a nursing home went viral. It's so ironic that someone like you, a disabled person, is taking care of other disabled people. What a joke. Tell me, what's that like?
Aurora, you need to mind your own business. I'm not answering any of your questions. Goodbye.
Young lady, you do not get to excuse yourself. Who do you think you're talking to? How amazing is it that you work so hard even after that tragedy? I'm moved, truly.
Excuse me? You just sound like a lunatic. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave me alone.
Don't be so bitter. We're just catching up, darling. You know, that show does an amazing job of putting a spotlight on those who work hard. It tears me up every time. But when I saw you come up, I couldn't stop laughing. I thought I was watching a comedy show.
Not that I care, but I still don't know what you're trying to imply. Have a nice day.
Hey, do you know how rude it is to cut a conversation? Even if you're disabled, at least know your manners. You met Sam, didn't you?
Sam?
Sam, as in Sam Stevens. He's the director of the show.
Oh, what about him?
Do me a favor and let me see him. I'm a huge fan.
What? I'm not in any position to do that. Even if I did, I wouldn't let him meet someone like you.
Excuse me. Watch your mouth, young lady. Why not? I bet you guys must be close since he brought you on the show.
No, we're not close. He just came by our nursing home to get an interview with me.
Who knows if he'll come again? You know what? I'll come to visit your nursing home to get a chance to meet him. I might encounter him.
Please don't. This is a place for only people who need to be taken care of. It's not a place where you can casually visit just to meet a celebrity. There are disabled children who need my help. I don't need some crazy fan to interrupt my job.
I'll come volunteer then. You know, I'm great with kids.
There's no way you have the ability to take care of children after how you treated me 7 years ago. You treated me like I was some kind of virus. You were discriminating against me because I was disabled. You made me feel worthless.
Why are you bringing up the past? It's time to move on. All I did was state the truth that disabled wives are useless. It's not my fault that you put yourself in that situation.
Whatever, Aurora. I don't want anything to do with you guys.
Fine. Do you know how nice I am to even message you after all these years? I gave you a chance.
Bradley and I are divorced. We're strangers now. Whatever you say or do doesn't matter to me anymore.
Don't make me do something you'll regret.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know, I can make you lose your job. I'll tell the media of how horribly you treat those poor disabled children. I know the name of the place you work. Now, all I have to do is spread the rumors.
Go ahead. I'll file a lawsuit for defamation.
Don't be so sensitive. Did you have a brain injury too?
Aurora, you're harassing me. We're running a serious business here. This is one of the few places these children can call their home. We don't need some crazy lady with no life to ruin it for them.
Excuse me. Just let me see Sam.
Fine. I'll ask the TV producers then.
Finally, you understand. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, I heard you were on the Felon show. My mom wouldn't stop talking about it.
Hi. I'm guessing you're Bradley? It is so nice to talk to you. What the hell do you want? First I get a message from your mom and then you. Do you guys not have a life?
I just wanted to say hi, that's all. Oh yeah, guess what? I got a new job offer. You're not gonna guess which company I'm gonna work for. What do you think of 100 a year? That's my new salary.
What company is it?
Hamlin Technology.
Hamlin Tech? Interesting.
I mean, it's no surprise that I get the job. I'm so glad I got rid of you. Ever since our divorce, my life has never been better. I got remarried to a young, beautiful woman, and now I'm gonna work for one of the biggest tech companies.
That's great. I'm so happy for you.
You are.
Of course, because now I get to take all that away from you.
Tell me, what can a cripple do to harm me in any way?
I can get your job offer rescinded.
How can you do that? You don't have any relations with the company.
You see, that's where you're wrong. You know Richard, don't you?
Richard? Richard Hamlin?
He's my husband.
What? Richard Hamlin, as in the CEO of Hamlin Tech.
Yes. I got remarried 5 years ago.
Stop lying. What kind of idiot would marry a useless girl in a wheelchair? You're just trying to scare me?
Why don't you ask him directly? Richard's with me right now. He's been standing next to me reading our messages this entire time. He's furious.
No way. But don't you work?
Yes, at the nursing home that I built. After becoming disabled, I wanted to do something that could make a positive impact in the community.
How can a woman like you get a chance to meet a successful man?
Do you know what I did after we got divorced?
I don't know. Why would I care?
I tried to kill myself.
Oh,
After losing my ability to walk and being left by my husband, I had no money and no place to go. I saw no point in living anymore.
but you're alive now. I bet you didn't have the guts to do it.
Richard helped me. I tried to jump off a bridge, and he saved me.
A bad time, a bad place. You should have just jumped off sooner so he never met you.
How could you say that to someone? Richard told me to live. After that, he helped me find a new job and a new place to live. He got me back on track. I was wondering how I could pay him back for his kindness. That's when he proposed to me.
He has terrible taste in women, let me tell you that.
You know, he's reading this conversation as we speak, right?
Oh my bad. I was just kidding. Hey, Richard, Charlotte and I have a history, and we're like friends now. This is how we talk.
Nice try, but Richard knows everything about how our relationship ended. The things you said to me, and how your mother treated me. There's no way he's gonna hire you.
That's not fair. This is part of our private life. Before all this, I was qualified to work at Hamlin Tech. I'm gonna sue you guys.
Go ahead. We'll have our lawyers ready too. Also, there's something I need to tell you about your mother. We're pressing charges against her for defamation and obstruction of business.
What did she do?
She's been coming into our nursing home every day, hoping to meet Sam Stevens. I told her to stop coming, but she wouldn't listen.
Oh, God.
When I called the police, she started spreading false rumors that I got my leg injury from upsetting a gang member when I worked as a stripper. Something crazy like that. It was so inappropriate. She's crossed the line. I mean, there are children who come here. Some parents began to worry and leave the facility. I did what I had to do.
But she was your family. You can't call the cops on her.
Family? How can you say that when you guys cut me off, when I needed your support? So, let me give you a taste of your own medicine.
Please, don't. If I lose this opportunity, my wife will leave me. The only reason she agreed to marry me in the first place is that I promised that I'll raise my salary to 100 EE.
Oh, so you married a money-hungry gold digger.
It's not like that. Please, just beg your husband to hire me. I'll apologize for what I did in the past, but I know I'm fit for the position.
That's not happening.
Fine, forget my mom. I'm done with her too. At least spare me.
What a terrible son, leaving your mother like that. Now I'm starting to feel bad for Aurora.
I have no choice. I can't let you ruin my life.
You started it. I was enjoying my life until you guys messaged me after 7 years. I had moved on from the past, but my anger came rushing back as I talked to you guys. This wouldn't have happened if you guys minded your own business.
Or maybe if you never got attention from the TV, you don't deserve any fame. Oh, come on. I've told everyone about the job already. I even lost a friend because I made fun of his low-wage job. It's too late for me to lose this job.
That's too bad. Frankly, I don't care about your situation. Anyways, I'm gonna claim compensation for damages from your mother. As her son, you're going to take responsibility too.
But I didn't do anything. That was her decision. I am not a part of this.
I know you were cheating on me 7 years ago, while we were still married. I didn't realize it at first. I thought you didn't love me anymore because I became disabled, but you just wanted to get rid of me because you were seeing another girl.
How did you find out?
The girl you cheated with came forward with her story after seeing me on TV.
What? You mean Ivy? How could she betray me like that?
But it turns out she had no idea that you were married to me at the time. It seems like she changed her mind when she found out you were a cheater. Remind me how you proposed to her, will you? I got rid of the wheelchair Dumbo, so let's get married, was it? You're so pathetic, Bradley. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you.
Shut up. Don't remind me.
She felt so bad that she wanted to apologize all these years. She remembered my name and the fact that I was in a wheelchair, and she realized it was me on the TV. She trusted her gut and contacted me.
Why are you guys still holding on to the past? It was 7 years ago.
You should know that I can claim consolation money. Within 3 years of finding out that you cheated.
Are you serious?
I thought I protected you from the accident, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this entire thing was your plan to get rid of me for good.
Well, that's...
Your friend, the one you made fun of for making low income, told me. There's no actual proof, but he said that that's all you talk about when you go out to drink. Bragging about your master plan to get rid of me. I can't believe it. He said he never mentioned anything because you were his friend. How loyal. But after you guys fought, He realized he didn't want to have anything to do with you ever again. He said he would gladly become a testimony if we bring this to court.
Please don't do this.
Like mother, like son. You guys are vicious criminals. Oh, how's your father, Belle?
Well, he's serving some time in jail after punching his colleague at work.
You're kidding. I guess I'm not wrong then.
You know what? Why don't you come back to me? Aren't you doing all this to get my attention? You still love me, don't you?
In your dreams, Bradley.
I'm sorry for everything. I love you, Charlotte.
Oh, you're sorry. You don't know what's coming ahead of you. You make me want to vomit. You're disgusting. I'm gonna block you. Bye.
What were... Wait, no. Please, Charlotte.
Under reinvestigation, Bradley was arrested by the police. He'll be serving his time in jail for the next 10 years. I received $30,000 as compensation, but that is not enough. I'm planning to claim more money from him. Aurora also got arrested for defamation and obstruction of business, but got away without jail time. Rumors went out that her entire family were criminals and had no choice but to move out of the neighborhood. It looks like no one will be visiting the two men in jail. 7 years have gone by so quickly, and after my revenge, I feel like I can finally move on. Although I'm in a wheelchair, there are many things I'm capable of doing, like cooking, cleaning, and getting revenge on my ex-husband. It's all thanks to my new husband, Richard. He's my savior. I hope to continue living with him happily.